In this video, I am going to be talking about when or whether or not you should start your second business. You've started a business, okay? Maybe you've been successful at it and you've made some money, but then the question becomes, should I move on to something else? Should I start a new entrepreneurial adventure? And you get tired of something that you've been working on for a while. I've done the same thing too many times, and I'm going to tell you exactly the answer to that question coming up here. I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man in modern society today. If you want to really improve your life, if you want to build the lifestyle that you're capable of having and owning life as a man, click that subscribe button down below. Click the bell so you don't miss any notifications, because YouTube likes to hide my videos because I talk about some pretty controversial shit. Today, though, we're not going to be talking about any controversial shit. Anyway, Nick says here, "Hi, John. I'll cut right to the chase with my questions and then provide some background info after. Your advice in the 'I keep failing at every single business I start' video is spot on, I believe, in having a mindset of sticking with something for 5 years." Okay, check out that video, guys, if you haven't. If you're trying to build a business, if you're trying to do anything in life, this is going to be the most useful advice that you get in actually succeeding at something in life. This is the secret to life, 5 years. He says, however, you should start seeing some positive results in 1 to 2 years, terminal velocity, as you put it in this video. So I've got another video there. What advice would you give to someone who is interested in stepping into another business opportunity only after their first one is established, i.e. the first business is paying your bills, generating a profit, and being optimized so you can start to extract yourself to the point where the business only takes up 20% of your time while still maintaining income? I'm an entrepreneur who has built one online business to the point where it pays the bills and also allows for a decent profit at the end of each month. I am not passionate about it. However, it does provide some level of financial freedom and all the benefits that come with that. I understand you can only start one business at a time. Whatever business you do start, you must commit to it for 5 years. I'm curious on what advice, a suggested process perhaps, you would have for making progress on that second business. Start allocating some Pomodori to that second thing and keep optimizing the first business until the first thing takes up no more than 20% of your time on a day-to-day basis, question mark. I'll be joining the Bulldog Mindset membership soon and will be recommending it to a few close friends that I think would benefit from it. I've made this mistake before. You might say I'm making the mistake now because I've got Simple Programmer. I've got a real estate business, right? I've got a lot of things going on, and it does take a toll on me. And even with Simple Programmer, where I can devote less than 20% of my time to it and keep it running, if you've got a business that you're getting to the point where it's growing and it's successful, and even if you're not passionate about it, just keep on doubling down on that shit. Keep on going. I know I should be taking my own advice here on Simple Programmer. It's a little different in my scenario because I sort of like retired and I made a lot of money. You know, I have multiple millions of dollars in passive income coming in, and so I don't have to work anymore, and I can just take real estate money. I don't even care if, like, I don't even need Simple Programmer or Bulldog Mindset. I'm sort of doing Bulldog Mindset because it's what I always wanted to do, and I just want to, this is what I like, okay? In general, right, what I've learned, it's better to just focus on one thing. And here's the thing is, it's like, because you want to get the exponential results, because I always use this analogy in business about digging mines, and this is the problem that most people do. We're going to get some gold. All right. So they basically build a mine. Okay. And it takes a lot of work to build a mine, right? You got to, this is the 1 to 2 years that it takes you to get traction, right? You're building the structure, you're digging deep, right? You're getting the mine carts and all the shit that you need to build a gold mine. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It's overhead. Then you finally start getting your mine. It's making money. You got gold coming out there. Now, it's not a lot of gold, but it's enough gold. Okay. You get to this point. And then what happens is, like, you know, again, most people actually, they never actually get to the point of getting gold. Instead, they're just like, oh, fuck, I'm not getting any gold. All right, I need to go over and build another mine, and start building another mine and building another mine, and they're just jumping from places to other places. But when you're mining gold, okay, you gotta realize that you need to go deep, because there's a mother lode somewhere in there. You're going to hit that big juicy vein at some point, but you got to keep on digging. And what's going to happen is you're going to get bored, you're going to get tired, you're going to say, okay, well, my mine operation can run by itself almost, like just a little bit of my time, and let me work on this other thing. And it's true, you could automate it and you could have it running and making you money. In order to grow it, you're going to have to put in a lot of time. Okay, you're going to have to actually put on even more time, and that's your best chance, because when you already have the mind and you already know that there's a vein of gold there, right? There's a secret to business, okay? I'm going to give you the #1 secret to business, guys. The number one secret to business is simply this: find something that works and repeat it. It is so simply stupid, but it works, okay? This is the thing. Let's say that you wanted to create a business and you're making money like selling books on Amazon, okay? So if you can make one book and you can publish that one book and sell on Amazon and you can make $200 a month, okay? You can make $2,000 a month by doing it 10 times, and you can make $20,000 a month and be, a fucking playboy, all right, and buy all the prospectors you need for your mind, okay? If you make 100 of them, you just find something that works in business and you repeat it. If you look at all the successful people, right? Fucking Ty Lopez, he made that stupid video. He's like, here in my garage, right? And that knowledge, right? And that shit worked. So what did he do? He doubled down. He's like, here in my fucking Ferrari. Here's this chick over here, right? A lot of people ask me about my backyard or whatever, right? He's like, so he started doing that and he kept on being successful with that, okay? You've seen all of his fucking YouTube videos and stuff like that, all right? You look at someone like Grant Cardone, again, same type of thing. He just focused on the one fucking thing, right? I mean, he was doing a lot of things, but he's like, what is he doing now? He does Cardone Capital. That's his main thing right now, right? He wants to be a huge real estate syndicator. You got to pick the one thing and focus on that one thing and dig really, really deep into that. Eventually, what you want to do with your business is you do want to get to the point where you can step outside of it. I just saw a really good video from Alex Becker like last week, but he was talking about like to make a $0 to $10,000 business, a $10,000 to $50,000 business per month, we're talking, and a $50,000 plus, and how it's different. And it's like the $0 to $10,000 business. It's your services, right? You can sell info products. Okay, it can just be you or maybe like one employer or something like that. And you can do that, or you can sell your services directly. There's a lot of options, or even if you're doing like an FBA store on Amazon or something like that. But the $10,000 to $50,000 business, he's like, it's you, except you're growing all these other arms, right? You're hiring all these other people and leveraging people to do more of what you're doing, but it's like giving you extra arms. So you're still in the business, okay, but you have more arms. And then you've got this $50,000 plus per month business. You have to elevate above the business and be the CEO, and you hire people that are what I would call generals, right, instead of soldiers, that can actually do the functionality of growing and running the business while you're still running it as the CEO, and still on top of it, still riding their asses and coming up with the new ideas and working on the business instead of in the business. Eventually, what you do want to do is you want to extract yourself from the business. You've got the right mindset there. That's the right thing, okay? But two, you're never going to totally extract yourself, because you still want to, double down on this thing. If you've got something that's working, repeat it. All right, that's the thing that I think most people don't understand, and they don't reach the level of success that they should. Okay, and I will eat my own dog food on this and say that I kind of fucked up with Simple Programmer. All right, I mean, it's still running and still making good money, and we make like $50,000 a month or so. It's good. I mean, by all means. But I should at this point be making $200,000 a month on that business. But I got distracted. There was a couple of things that happened. Okay, some of it was I got distracted and was doing all these other things. Okay, and didn't just double down on the message and the main thing on Simple Programmer and make it simple, essentially. Okay, I just felt like I was done with this, and I just wanted to do other things and stuff, and I didn't need the money. So when you don't have urgency, okay, so there was some of that as well. All right, if I were to go back and slap John across the face and be like, fuck, dude, what are you doing? I would tell him what I'm telling you now, which is basically just double down on this shit that's working, okay? And just focus on that. And I'm kind of getting back to that now as I'm trying to because now I'm like, I am getting to the point where I'm like, oh shit, I kind of want Simple Programmer to grow again. So I'm going to have to say, okay, let me put this Bulldog Mindset stuff on hold. I'm just going to do some YouTube videos for a while. We've got the membership going. I can't do the big shit that I want to do in Bulldog Mindset. I'm going to walk over here, start working on Simple Programmer stuff, build a new course here, simplify things, and I'm going to have to devote a bunch of time to that, okay? And I'm going to have to keep on going back and forth. That makes things difficult. If I had never really stepped away from Simple Programmer and started Bulldog Mindset, and I just focused on that, I would probably have grown it to $150,000 a month, maybe $200,000 a month by now, just focusing really, really hard on that. It's hard to do because, like you said, you might lose your passion for the first thing, but it's a better choice, okay? At least take my advice if you're not like me. And what I mean by that is that if you don't already have wealth, right, passive income coming in that you can basically say, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, I can literally just do whatever the fuck I want for the rest of my life and be well taken care of because I have that much money, passive income coming in. Okay, I don't have to worry about the businesses even. Unless you're in my kind of situation, your best choice is to double down on whatever is working for you and dig as deep as possible to find that juicy vein, because when you do that, you'll be able to get in my situation and then you can do whatever the fuck you want. But right now, you don't want to fuck things up that are going good, because what is the number one rule in business? What is the most important thing to know about business? Find something that's successful, that's working, and repeat it over and over again. That's the number one thing. I actually have done this, right? When I was doing Pluralsight courses, the reason why I made millions of dollars doing Pluralsight courses was because I did one course and I made like a royalty check of like $3,000 or $4,000. I think maybe it was even close to $5,000. And I said, wow, for this one course, I got paid $5,000, okay? And I'm making $5,000 every 3 months. Shit. I guess I better fucking drop everything I'm doing and just do this. And I did that. I pretty much dropped everything I was doing, and I just, except I had a regular job at the time, so I did my regular job, and everything else I mostly was focused on just this one thing, on building Pluralsight courses. In fact, for a whole year, I built like 36 courses and was just focused on that. I was like, I need to dig this mine as deep as I fucking can, and that paid off big time. I hit that mother lode, and that's paying me still. Resist the urge, resist the ADD, ADHD, or whatever it is. There will always be shiny fucking squirrels in the trees. Don't get distracted. Stay on the plan. Stay focused on the thing. Try to rise up to extract yourself out of the business, but then work on the business, okay, instead of in the business, and double down on that shit, okay? When you get to the point where you're making $100,000 a month in the business, okay, now maybe you could afford to actually hire a professional CEO if you want, okay, if you really want to get out of that and start something else. At that point, you should be taking all your money, dropping it into real estate as well, and basically, building a passive income so you don't have to worry about this. And then you are in my scenario, in my situation, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Right now, don't fuck it up. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below. Also, take the Bulldog quiz. Guys, the quiz. Take the quiz. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.